Yo, welcome guys. Welcome to the call. We're actually doing the London session once again live. We're in US 30 sales right now. We're in a bit of a drawdown. We're like actually 15 points in drawdown. Um, but the market did a divergence, as you guys could see. The divergence right there. I don't know if you see it right here, right there. So you see how this high got taken out right there, got taken out. And here in XPX, that high did not get taken out. And in NAS, that high did not get taken out either, right? Which signifies, in my opinion, is a divergence, it's a confirmation that it's going to be a change of trend, right? And we also have a nice shooting star right here. Like, look at the shooting star. Nice shooting star. Here, we just needed to keep, at this point, keep dripping. There is a gap right here. So that's going to be a point that we're going to have to be concerned about, right? Because the same gap is showing here, right? At this point, we're in a little bit of profit, you know? Like, let me see. Yeah, I'm in better shape than before. I was negative like almost 1%. Now I'm positive like 0.25%. Um, I think if the best bet will be like to close out the positions, like if it tries to retrace and find a better entry point, like maybe somewhere up here, right? Like somewhere here. But we'll wait it out. We'll see how the market keeps reacting. Sorry, my dog touched my computer. Now you good. You good. No worries. You're welcome to speak too. This is an open call. Like you're actually our guest. You're a special guest of the evening. If you have any questions, any concerns, any comments, you're more than welcome to speak your mind.
Thank you. No, I'm a little shy. No, I've been freaking out, like I was telling you earlier, because my goodness, it plays with your emotions.
Big time. No, big time. I totally agree. I totally agree. The market will play with your emotions. The market will play with your emotions heavily, heavily. Especially when you're over leveraging, right? When you're over leveraging, that's when you're gonna go through the most heart rate. Your heart rate is gonna go a
Oh,
million miles an
yes.
hour. So so in order to avoid that, we shouldn't over leverage, right? But but hey man, sometimes we gotta take a gamble, you know? And right now it's paying off. We just needed to keep dripping. But like I said, there is a gap right there. You see that you're getting like a nice hammer. So I don't like the hammer. I don't like to see that hammer there. Just gotta stay strong. See, my issue is sometimes I just leave the trades too early because I see like a retracement, and then the trade will like go my way, right?
Yeah.
So so I've been working on my patience. I'm telling you, I get scared too. I'm not gonna lie, I get scared too. Like I don't want to lose any profit. I want to stay always in blue. So I rather sometimes just close out, you know. But hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay strong. Gonna stay strong and just keep having faith and pray and God is good, you know, because all of a sudden the market started reversing. So there you go. See, I like that little black candle. Let's go. I want more black candles. But here, like I said, Nas is acting really weird. Like look at all these lows he just made. Like he did a lot of lows right there.
Yeah.
So like doing consolidation.
And I was gonna ask you what was
What was what?
es lo que te iba a preguntar.
Uh-huh. Dime.
How is it that you read, like, you know how it has a, like, it goes down, then it goes, sometimes it goes up and then down.
Mm-hmm.
Ese es el consolidation.
Right here, yeah, this is
Yeah.
consolidation. When it's going like in a straight line, consolidation. So consolidation is a form that the banks or the hedge funds or whoever's in charge of the market, they like to do this. They like to do this because they like to gather contracts. They're gathering buyers, they're gathering sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers, buyers, sellers. So when they do that, you gotta be worried because you see how they're like, all right, so anybody that was actually selling here,
Yeah.
it looks like they want to take them out. They're gonna take them out. So they're gonna go like this, most likely. Boom, like this, something like that, right? Because everybody that was buying, you're good, right? If you bought over here, you're in profit, right?
Yeah.
But that's NAS, right? So the other pairs, what I'm finding a little strange is that this one just gave us a hammer and there's no consolidation here. Like there's barely any consolidation. And what's up, Williams? Welcome to the call. And here, there is a little bit of consolidation, but it's still in a downtrend. So at this point, I think Nas is just doing his own thing. Like I've been watching it all like since we started trading,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit off today. Usually, like, do you see how Nas is shooting up? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Now they're shooting up as well. So if Nas takes that high out, that's gonna be kind of dangerous for us because that means these guys are gonna try to shoot up as well. Or maybe it's just a little bit of manipulation, some late manipulation. It's just taking out that high. Wow, that's a huge wake up.
Yeah. Very.
So that is kind of scary, but let's see what happens. So right there, we're getting resistance. As long as it doesn't break this high, I feel confident enough that the trade's gonna come back down, right? But if it breaks that high, it might even break this high over here. At that point, we should exit the trade.
Okay.
Okay, so because that's going to, but as long as you don't break that high, we're good. Let's see. It's coming back. Yeah, Nas is acting real late today. It's like a late reaction. Because US 30 already did that. You see how he did that here? He did the shoot up.
Yeah.
And Nas did it real late. So the market is kind of weird today. It's not easy to read for me right now. Especially when Nas is just doing his own thing. So I find that really strange. It's strange. So yeah, we're just waiting. We just keep waiting patiently. See, now we're getting a nice little reversal. If you look in the 5 minute, it's probably showing like a shooting star. Yeah. In the 1 minute, in the 4 hour, what is it showing in the 4 hour? A white candle, nothing special. Yeah, the market looks bullish. But let's just wait a little longer because we're in profit by a little bit. I'd rather just us leave in profit and not lose this trade.
Yeah. And you don't think we should go on a buy?
Oh no, I wouldn't. Let me see. I don't know about buys just because based on my understanding of the market, when you do the range, right?
Yeah.
When you do this range, like from here to here, right? So there's something called the discount area, right? So the discount is where you go for buys below the 50%. And the premium area is where you go for sales.
Okay.
So if it's 50% up, you want to look for sales in this area. If it's 50% below, you want to look for buys. And that applies to all time frames, right? If you could do a bigger time frame, like from the biggest range, we're actually at the 50% right now, right? So we're like at a point in the market that is actually really, really important right now because the 50% has a lot of resistance right there. That 50% is a strong area. Look, for buys, the market came over here and it shoot up. Came over here, it shoot up. Came over here, it shoot up. Here it broke through it and then it shoot up again. So now we're actually in an institutional area. This whole area is very, very sensitive, you know, because as you could tell, the banks like it. The banks like this area a lot. They come to that area often. Often you come back again, and now it dropped. It went through it, and what did it do here? Look, it shoot up. It touched the area, came back down. Now it shoot up again. Now it's touching that area again. So if we get like a break of that 50%, most likely it's gonna go like this. That's that you want to go for the buy, like wait for it to break, and then wait for a retracement, and that's when you want to buy to catch the wave up. But I find it really strange that the economy is actually collapsing, right? Like I don't understand why the market is moving up. So in my point of view, there is all manipulation. There's a lot of manipulation going on. Like this whole wick, like look at this whole wick, this whole candlestick. That's huge manipulation. I think that was news or something. So let's see. Let's see. We needed to drop Nas. We needed to drop Nas. See, these are really weird candles right now. Like, look at these candles. Like, it's just consolidating now. That's just really weird. Okay, now we're getting a nice drop on Nas. We just needed to continue dropping. So 1, 2. We need one more black candle. That will be three crows. If it's 3 black candles in a row. So this is just they look like piano keys. Looks so weird. They were like, I don't know. Williams, do you understand what's going on in the market? Cause I don't. Like, look at that. Yo, what is going on? Like, it just gapped. Look at that. It just gapped. Nice. What is? Well, I hope it just drops. If it drops, we're good. But in the 1 minute, I've been watching the market like the whole year, and I hadn't witnessed this before. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking
It will
about.
drop. It will
It's
drop.
dropping.
Yeah.
It's dropping. Let's
That
go.
was that was
Now,
manipulation.
yeah, it's crazy manipulation, guys. Crazy, crazy. But yeah, I think we're gonna be golden. If Nas keeps dropping now, we're good, guys. We're good. We're good. We're good. But I do see this area over here. We need Nas to break that area, right? Um, if US 30 break that low, so we just hit our next target, which was that one. We have another target over here. We need another target over here. We needed to just keep taking out those lows, but over here, I think that this was PO3, guys. I think that's PO3 right here. Look, PO3 accumulation. So they capture buyers. Anybody that was buying, they're like, yo, it's buying. So everybody started buying, and now we're getting some distribution. So the distribution usually is a bigger move. So hopefully it just distributes all the way down here. I'm a clown. All right, let's.
It will drop.
You think so?
Yeah, check US 30 15-minute chart. If you check also your NAS 5 minutes already reveals that it will drop. That pattern is a sell pattern. Check the 15-minute chart. It's a rising wedge. It should drop.
The 15? On US 30?
Let's start with US 30, 15 minutes.
Okay.
You can
I like that. Yeah, I like that. You could, yep.
squeeze
So
it.
we got three black candles in a row.
Already, exactly. So it will drop.
And now we have a fourth one.
That's a soldier. That's the three
black crows.
Crow, yeah, thank you.
The 3 black crows. So now we have this order block over here.
I'm taking that trade. It's gonna drop hard.
So we needed to take these lows. So this is gonna be a point of interest for us, right? Right here, this order block.
Exactly.
Woo! We have major profit. Let's go. Let me see. How much are we? Oof! We in profit 1%. Let's go. Over leveraging ass. We're here over leveraging, bro. It is what it is. But at this point, let's wait. Let's be patient. Let me not close this trade too early. Because sometimes I make that mistake and I close too early. They doing too much. All right, so we waiting. So it's at this gap. So SPX is at the gap. Nas ain't gone to this gap yet. So the market is so off today. Like, look what Nas did. It did a double top. There's no double top here whatsoever. There's no double top here whatsoever. But see, now it's reversing. You can see, touch this area. Touch this area. Now it's shooting up. Now it's shooting up. Nice. So I don't like this DOG, right? Especially because we're in sales, right? So we got a little DOG there. We got a DOG here as well. Now we're getting.
So help me put the nuts on in 15 minutes.
15. Let's see. Yo, look at that. So that's a shooting star.
To drop as a shooting star.
Huge shooting star. Shoots up. It took out these highs. It took out. So whoever sold here, they took them out. Boom. Take out the sellers. They might dump it. I think they're gonna dump the market, guys. I hope so. So I think I heard that. Who put that trade in? I heard that.
I'm on the trade with you. It's gonna drop.
Let's go.
It's a good trade.
Yo, a lot of the guys in the chat, they hit stop loss. And me and Rachel, we didn't have a stop loss. We're so wild, yo. Yeah, that was a good call, Rachel.
It's a very great call. It's gonna drop down. If you go to 15 minutes of US 30 and zoom in. Is it zoom? No, the other way around. Zoom in. Yeah. Can you see the liquidity, the candle?
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes, I wanted you to zoom in well.
This one.
Zoom out. Zoom out well.
Oh, this one?
Yes,
Ooh.
that one. That's where it's coming.
Bro, if we catch
come and
this
feel
trade,
at least the fair value gap, 50% of it.
If we catch that trade, dude, we're eating.
It should come down there. I pray it drops quickly. It's wasting time. It should have dropped by now. Beautiful. It's coming down. That candle needs to be balanced. There's imbalance there. I'm adjusting my take profit.
We got Gabbie in the building. The triple OG. My bestie in the building. Let's go. You in this trade, Gabbie?
Hey, what's up?
What it is, bestie? How you been?
Good. I just hopped on, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, well, so this is the trade they called out earlier in the Scout Kings community chat, and I know everybody his stop loss because they had their stop loss real tight.
Nah, my stop loss didn't get hit.
Oh, so you're still in it?
Yeah. Oh wait. Nah, it just took me out. But when everyone was saying stop loss hit, like mine wasn't hit, so I don't know.
Yeah, I took my stop loss out to tell you the truth.
Dang, you know what's crazy? I put my stop loss at 33,410 and it went to 33,410.5.
Your TP, so you smashed TP?
No, like it hit my stop loss by 4 pips
Hey,
and it turned around.
yo, he did that huge wick, right? He did this huge wick. At this point, I was kind of nervous. I started like working out, believe it or not. I started just pumping weight to release some of the stress. But yeah, this market's tough today. Like I don't know, a lot of manipulations going on. It's just when I
Hi,
was just waiting.
Gabbie. How are you?
Oh, what it is.
Hi, Williams.
Good to see you again on the call. How you doing?
Good. It's nice to hear from you. How's it
Well done.
over there?
Yo,
It's
let's go,
alright.
Nas. Let's go, Nas. That's what I like to see, Nas. Let's go. Let's go. We profit. We big blue right now. I hit 1% profit. Let's go. My over leveraging ass.
Hey.
I dropped 20 standards. Let's go. Let's go, Nas. Yo, I love Nas. When Nas is just doing like, yo, I love Forex when it just goes your way. But it's at the gap now. You see that gap? It's testing it.
Unas is really dropping.
I don't see it.
Right here. Let me show you the gap. Right here. Right here. So that's what the gap. What is that? Like an imbalance. That's what they call it too. Imbalance.
Okay, I see.
The imbalance. Let's go, Nas. Oof, just dropping like crazy. Hijo, mírame porque llora. We're doing fantastic. Well, the market is just doing everything for us. All we had to do was get in the trade.
Just press the sell button.
Yeah, we don't really do anything. So we just waiting. Okay, I like this. I like this. Yo, Rachel, way to hang in there. Way to hang in there, Rachel. I gotta give it to you. You hanged on strong. Now you in major profit. How you feeling? She's still in the call, what? Yes, she is. I know she was like, yo, I'm a little bit scared, this and that, but now you're probably feeling real good.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta break this order block, and I'll feel even better if we break that order block. Yo, like XPX is just like, yo, the whole market is just. So right here, we needed to break this right there. And Nas is about to break that order block. Come on, Nas, break that order block. Okay. So we wait. Yo, if we catch this whole drop down, guys, it might drop all the way to like London. We still got like 2-3 hours into London, into opening bell for London.
It
So
will
the
drop
market
till
might
it
go
will
like
drop
all the
up
way
to
here.
wait till like 661, 761. That's about 1 hour 10 minutes. It will drop.
Right? Because usually it's going. Usually that's what it does after Asia. Then like this is Asia right here, right? That's Asia.
Yeah.
So
Create the
you got
Judas swing. Yeah.
the Asia consolidation. So now during New York, it's going to try to do the pullback. And
As the Judas swing.
for London, it's going to do the pullback, and for New York, it'll do the expansion, right? In a
It's
perfect
gonna
way,
drop.
right?
It's a perfect one, sir. This is a great call. It's a perfect one to drop. To go feel the 15 minutes order block. Sorry, 15 minutes FFG.
Go ahead. In the 15-minute, I do see a possible pullback, you know, like maybe come back one more time, like another sniper entry and then shoot back down. That is a possibility as well, guys. Because look how much liquidity Nas just left. Look at all the liquidity. That's a lot of liquidity. So we might get like another entry. Get another entry over here. Like that could be a sniper entry. If you didn't get in this trade, you might give us that reaction. Here, it took everything out. This is the perfect move right here, right? Like that's the 1, 2, 3. So it takes out the highs, it purchases highs, comes back down, then the sniper entry right there. That would have been your sniper entry right there. Boom. Here it did a double top, then it dropped. Here it did the sniper entry, right? So it took out the highs, boom. It dropped a little bit, come back up. That would have been your sniper entry right there for the drop. But as long as Nas continue to go crazy, we're fine. All right, we're in major profit, guys. I'll give Rachel a shout out. Cut this on the live. Did anybody welcome Gabbie to the chat? We gotta give her a welcome. Welcome, Gabbie.
Yes, I would like to welcome Gift as well.
Welcome, bestie.
She on Mina Circle.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Nas. Just drop some more. Dang, they're gonna be mad. Hey, yo, 30 player our range. Lame as fuck, but you held. Congrats. We just didn't have a stop loss. That's what happened. I took my stop loss out to tell you the truth. But at this point, I think I see a possible reversal. So I feel like taking partials, guys, straight up. I'm gonna close all these small positions. Close all the small positions. I'm gonna take like 10. I'm gonna take like 5 lots from the 20 lots. The key is to always pay yourself, right? Trade management, guys. So trade management, you move your stop loss to break even. At this point, Rachel, we should move our stop loss to break even, right? Take some partials. Don't take the whole thing, just a little bit of partials. And then we let the rest ride, right? Like we're gonna take some partials, let the rest ride. And always I move stop loss to break even because worst case scenario, we could always find a new entry, right?
What percentage of
Percentage of?
Yeah, like when you take partials, how much percentage do you take?
So I secure right there, like 0.25 on the first partials, like 0.25. 25.25, so 25% from the trade. Still in a nice retracement. See, like these areas, you might do a pullback. I have a feeling it's gonna do a pullback. You gotta trust your instincts sometimes. I'm just gonna take more partials. There. Nah, I'm good. I took major partials. I'm gonna leave just, I took like 70% off. Because worst case scenario, I could always find a new entry later on. But if we continue to go our way, we're gonna eat regardless. Yeah, we did get in too early. We should have waited for this highs to get broken through. That would have been the perfect entry over here. Like, look what the entries are, like halfway through it. We were in drawdown like 20 pips, maybe more. Yeah, like 20 points. But now we think we're good. If not continue to drop, like I'm happy. I'm satisfied because I already made like 1% of my account for today. So I could be done trading for the day. Now anything else is just, it's a blessing at this point. Cause I could see this trade going all the way at least down here. But if you want to get back into this trade, I will wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback, like a nice pullback, like a sniper entry. You know, sniper entries, you're gonna put your fips down. You're gonna put the little zone. There's the zone we like over here, right? Like up between the 100, somewhere in this area. Like that should be your sell zone. And use your XPX as confirmation, right? You're gonna do the same thing in XPX. You put your range. So you look for the area. But at this point, it might just continue to drip, guys. Like Nas is just super bearish. Look, Nas is super bearish. Yo, we're eating, guys. We're eating. We're eating. Let's go. Let's go. We're eating. Let's go. Nas is just dripping right now. Let's go. Yo, who joined the call? Let's see. Linda. Welcome, Linda.
Hello, hello.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the call.
Thank you. I'm learning with you too.
Gotta learn from everybody. I got like 30 mentors. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh.
I do.
Gotta
I do.
keep up.
Yeah, like yo, there's something to learn from everybody in this game. Like I could learn from you, even you. Like I'm always willing to listen in to you. I'll be like, that's how open-minded I am. Like there might be something that you see that I don't, you know? Because everybody
Let
brain
me
is different.
prepare myself to be a teacher.
I think you'll be a great teacher.
Amén. Dios te escuche.
For sure. You're gonna be you're gonna have your own mentorship one day, like millionaire dollar trader, running your own mentorship. That's gonna be fun.
Wow. Amén.
We're all gonna be million dollar traders, to tell you the truth. And if you guys wanna teach, that's gonna be dope too, because that's the way we give back, right? We give back by spreading the knowledge, you know, because at the end of the day, it's not like the hardest information to learn. You just gotta have a little dedication, put a little bit of time, and you'll be fine. Just stay around the fire. Just stay around the fire. You know, even the days you don't feel like trading, those are the days you gotta like even tune in more. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun run. Just enjoy the process, right? Like, don't get stressed. Like, if you take a L, just be happy with your L, learn from your L's, because you're gonna take some L's. It's part of the process, guys. Pretty sure everybody here has taken L's. So right now, what I'm saying is lows getting taken out, right? As long as those lows keep getting taken out, look, another low got taken out. Here as well, this low got taken out. Lows getting taken out. Let's go. What am I seeing now? Let's see. That's a nice hammer, right? So you got the hammer. You got a wick right there. You also have that wick over here. And it is at the area that we talked about, right? At the order block. So see, touch the order block, shooting up. Here as well. You touch the order block. And now it's shooting up. Here as well. So the order block's right there. So they all hit the order block, right? And now they're shooting up. So that could have been a buy entry, like if you a quick scalp, because that'll be a tight stop loss. Like you put your stop loss right below here, you'll be risking 8 pips, 8 points. So I'm just gonna scalp it, try to scalp it with a standard. See, I'm only gonna risk $10. Maybe I could catch the right back up. Then get another sniper entry for a sell. One thing I learned yesterday, guys, I was talking to Ovo, one of the guys from the group chat, from the Scout Kings. He was like, "Yo, guy, like, don't be so attached to the money. Like, just take your bag and go. You know, take your profit and go. Like, don't be too attached to the trade." He says a lot of people are just attached to the trade. They want more. They want more. They want more. And in reality, you should just take it and go. He says, yo, just take it and go. The market's always going to come back. The market's not going anywhere. The market's going to give you multiple entries. You know, just because you got one good entry, you don't need to, like, yo, just take it and go, you know? So that's why I took major partials. You know, I'm getting a little more detached from the money, because you got to get detached. Like, that's the way you're going to take the profit, right? Because your mind is telling you, no, it's going to continue to go down. No, I don't want to take partials. So that's your greed kicking in, your greed factor. So in order to avoid the greed, have a trading plan as well, right? So for example, you should be targeting 0.5% to 1% a day. You know, anything more is a blessing, but your target should be like 0.5% to 1% a day. And stay grateful because you got to be content with whatever the market's giving you. The market might give you, right now it gave us how many points after we got into that entry? Let's see. So it gave us 20 points, right?
Let me give you another entry if you're interested.
Now it's retracing, right? Now it's retracing. Tempo Eli in the building. Tempo Eli, welcome to the call, Tempo Eli.
You don't trade good anyway.
How you doing, Tempo Eli? Yeah, I'm doing great too. Thank you for asking. just messing with you, bro. So at this point we're in this buy. I'm gonna go ahead and just move stop loss to break even, like real tight. I'm probably gonna close this trade. Just close it. Should I close it? Should I not? I want to close it. I feel like it's shooting back up. Take more parcels. You
You
gotta
don't
go with your
trade,
gut instincts, guys. You gotta go with
Mike.
your
You don't trade gold, right? If not, I would have given you a buy trade on gold now. Check it.
You're in a buy? Yeah, I think it's gonna come back.
It's been the
So
Judas Swing of the day,
I
so
just
it's
closed it.
fine.
I'm out of the trade. We're actually in a buy. If you guys want to buy, I think it's too late. But because the risk is a lot higher now. Now you're risking 13. So now you want to trail it, right? Trail your trade, especially when you're scalping it. Trail that. Like, yeah, it's good to let it breathe a little bit, but don't let it breathe too much. Just trail it.
Okay, I do trade gold. I think, hi guys, I do trade gold and I might
You trade
just buy
gold,
that.
Temple? All right, let's look
Yeah, I
at gold.
do.
Let's look at
Yeah, I
gold.
do.
I'm gonna drop 100 lots on gold.
Check it
For a
now.
sale
Gold
or
is
a buy.
fine. This is
For a sale or a buy. Hey,
I'm gonna drop like 5. I don't
Did
really
you see
like
it?
gold. You said buy, right?
You said
I
it now
would,
that it's a buy, but wait, it's like it's already moved a bit. Let it
Oh, I spoke to one of my mentors about gold last night in the call. I'm like, yo, I'm having issues with gold, right? And he's like, yo, bro, you still have the same problem. But he gave me some solves. He told me that you don't need to find the perfect entry on gold. You just need to risk very little. Like if you like compared to other pairs in gold, you should be risking like 0.1%, because that 0.1% for every dollar gold gives you, I think it's like 10 pips or something like that, 100 pips for every dollar. So even that 0.5 that I just dropped, he says like he said like once gold goes in one direction, it will continue to go in that direction. You just gotta catch it with like a big, he said like to give it like room to breathe. He said give it room to breathe, risk very little, because once you catch the wave, gold will just continue to go in that direction. You know, he gave me some sauce. So it actually like, and he's like, yo, stay away from silver. He's like, yo, do you trade silver? He's like, no, silver, the spread is crazy.
yeah, yeah. I don't usually trade gold, but I'm beginning to like it now because the way you trade your US 30, if you go on that with gold and really catch it, it's just gonna keep going. And
So you
sometimes,
agree?
yeah, I agree. But you know,
Okay,
gold
okay.
is scary, but when you do it often and often, then you just know what to do. And there are, what's it called? There are points it turns. Like it respects its FVG, is fair value gap, so much, and also its resistance points and strong support area. It tends to bounce and all that. But I'm new, so I can't really say, but these are things you usually pick up from your experience.
I see. What
all
did
right.
you
Let
just
me
say?
add
You said
to
you're new?
that. Temple, good to meet you. Nice meeting you on the call.
Of course.
Yeah, good night.
To be honest with you, though you are new to gold, but that's just what gold is about. I'm a gold trader. I've been with gold for 2 years consistently. Gold is like a faithful bride. She respects all the, no, very honest. She's very faithful. She respects all what we refer to as all the, like you said, FVG, LG, void, old high and old low. She respects all the PDRA, actually. She pays attention to what we call the PDRA, the premium discount array, the old high, blocks, fair value gaps, other blocks, breaker blocks. There are about 7. And she's steady when she's moving in that direction. You violates.
So it respects everything that usually we see in every pair. That's what you're saying. It respects the order blocks.
Yes, it does that. It does that most of the time.
So right here,
the only challenge you will have in gold is if you don't manage your lot sizes properly, like Mike has earlier said. If you overlot with gold, you'll just you'll be gambling. You'll be giving yourself high blood pressure. But if you manage your lot sizes well and your risk properly, you won't have a problem. Honestly.
Yeah, I do agree. The lot size tend to make people panic, and I used to panic so much. And and most of the time, like I was on a sell on gold at 1806, and when it got to 1792 or 93, you know what? I closed it and I forgot to get back on 1802, and I could not get in. I just watched it literally drop. So most times, these are the little things that re-entry is like a thing on gold that people need to know too, because if you know how to re-enter a trade very well with gold, it gives you so much opportunity. I think that's what you're trying to do this morning at the 1805, 1804, 1784 rather. So I'll see how it goes, but you can always carry me along. I'm available. And I love what this guy does. It's Zoom. So I'm just trying to learn from him too.
There's a theory called the martingale theory. You eat gold, you need the martingale theory. You don't put in all, you don't go in all at once. So if you have one lot size to give to gold, what you do is you split that one lot to about 4 places. Are you with me? So you take a 0.25 on your first entry. If you see it retraces back to your entry, you enter again. All right. So you enter at intervals and then you look for re-entries. It's always better with gold, so that whenever gold decides to misbehave or decides to drop off beyond your projection, your loss is minimal. But when you go all in with all the lot sizes that you usually would have traded with, the casualty of the journey will be more. But when you now see that it's respecting your bias, all right, you can now do more re-entries. You understand? And the algorithms are so designed to know when you are in a panic mode.
Yeah,
the system runs on an algorithms. They are so smart. So that's when the algorithm discovers that you have maximized all your margin, what the algorithm will do is begin to stop hunt deliberately to start giving you a lot of pressure. You don't want to trade under pressure. You want to just trade with from a place of rest, and that's critical. That's critical. All right.
Thank you.
Gold should buy now, because there's what we call the Judas Swing of the day. That's where before London session, pre-London, all right, because it fell all the way through Asia, if I'm correct. It's been dropping all the way since yesterday, New York session, if I'm correct. So let me check it again. Since 3:30 yesterday, gold was just dropping. It can't just continue to drop. So what we expect of her is to do a kind of retracement now before before 2 hours time. So I expect gold to do a little buy up. It's strange that she's just been dropping all the way since yesterday. She should do a Judas for us. That's what we call the Judas Swing of the day. It happens 12 midnight New York to about 2 a.m. New York, which is GMT. That's about 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So I expect gold to begin to do some buy up, a little buy up. up to like 17. Sorry, that's about. Let me check the level again. My own chart here should take us to 17 and 95 area. It's a fair value gap, 15 minutes fair value gap around there.
It seems it might want to continue. You know, it was CPI yesterday, so the news tend to change things, but I don't mind. I'll still keep on with it. I was rather looking at what's it called? I looked at gold yesterday, but I prefer trading other pairs now, because if you don't get a good entry, you tend to panic, like you said earlier. I usually go with a whole lot, but I'll be applying what's it called? The martingale you mentioned, like using small lot until when you spot the real, what will I call, liquidity. And from that area, you'll be happy you got in. But yeah, but the thing with me with gold is getting to know the liquidity area. So with that liquidity, you tend to move faster, and you're secure, like gives you sniper entry. But you know, I'm just new yet. But I'll be happy to really enjoy gold. I'm saying I'll be happier.
Final source on gold is always put your eyes on silver. Silver is like an indicator when trading gold. What silver does, silver would do the movement is like when you're doing a correlation between NAS and US30, like what Mike is doing. Make sure you have your eyes on silver. Silver sometimes move micro minutes before gold does the movement. So if you don't see silver buying, don't buy. If you don't see silver selling, don't sell. Silver is just the indicator. I can assure you that. Try it today. You would thank me for it later. So put your eyes on silver. If you look at silver and you discover that silver is going up, that's when you should be considering buying gold. Silver does usually before gold. Then there's what we call divergence. I don't know if you know much about that.
Yeah, I got that.
So
I got that.
Yeah.
Someone said it too. Someone said that too about silver and tries to send a chart. He calls it SMT. That's the divergence you called, and
yes,
that whenever silver goes up, goes down, but actually they are moving together. So one gives the signal, and I'm like, wow, okay, but I never really thought of that on silver. Let me see. Let me add silver to it. You seem to have
see a divergence. When you see a divergence between the two, then know that a move is about to happen. I just spotted one now, so let's see what happens.
Okay, on what time frame did you spot that?
1 minute.
So yeah, I think I understand. Like just listening to you guys, I'm learning. Cause to tell you the truth, I'm still learning how to trade gold. Like it's not my expertise at all.
Oh, me too. I'm learning how to trade it, and well, I see how you're wrecking. What's it called? US30, NAS, and all that.
It's so into US30, honestly.
That's my strength. My strength
Your
right now
confidence
is
on US30 is amazing, Mike. It's amazing. To be honest, it's amazing.
That will be my strength.
Yeah, it's good. That's why I joined your. That's why I came to join your. What's it called? Your
webinar.
Your Zoom, because I see what you guys do, and I'm like, most times I wake up late, but I see a lot of things, success and moves, and you're not really afraid. So that alone is like a motivation to be part of it. I just want to see that, because US30 tends to hit me out. I'll be panicking. I'll be sweating. Come back to my phone, look at it, come back, like that. But see how you do it. You just do it. You don't really care. Like if you're gonna hit the stop, go ahead. if you're not gonna hit my stuff, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Hell yeah. I'm glad to have you in the call, brother. Like, I'm always here to help and elevate everybody around me, you know, because at the end of the day, like, I want everybody to eat. Like, we all want to eat, you know. Everybody should eat. Like, it's a big table, bro. Like, it's a $7.3 trillion market. It's a huge market. Like, why not us, right? So,
Yeah, I get you. Why not
so
us? I always ask that question. Everyone wants to just eat and not share and not really get people to benefit. But once people begin to benefit, it's easier. Like it's like you're giving them that financial power, financial wisdom to like you can be independent and you can be successful, and you don't owe me anything. You just only owe yourself the ability
all I want from you is a Lamborghini once you have enough money, all right? just buy me a Lamborghini and we're good, all right?
You like Lamborghini so much. Wow.
Yeah, just buy me a Lamborghini and we call it even, okay?
Don't worry, Mike. We both like Lamborghinis.
Oh, you want one too? See, everybody wants a
I
Lamborghini.
always that's been my dream car ever since.
Oh, bet. So we're all gonna have Lambos like pretty soon, guys. Lambos are loading up.
Oh,
Let's
really?
go. Let's manifest. Let's look at some Lambo pictures.
Okay.
Lamborghini.
But first, I'm gonna get my mother the car
You
she
gonna get her
deserves.
Lamborghini first?
No, she don't
Hey,
want a
Mom.
Lamborghini. She wants a
No?
Mercedes.
She wants a Benz. Look at this one, yo. Oh, black. Oh, black. It's only
They
289,000,
have
guys.
different models.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
It's only 289. It's not even that much. Oof.
Since I have
Imagine
kids, I will go with the Urus.
Urus. The Urus is nice. Imagine riding in Nigeria in one of these. You get kidnapped.
Oh, you know this, right?
You get kidnapped real quick.
No, they're gonna wonder how you.
All
But
right,
the
you
thing
want
is,
to look at the Urus? Let's look at the Urus.
I think the thing is this. Okay, it's not being kidnapped, but we don't have good roads. I'm from Nigeria. We don't have good roads, so that's the problem. And
Oof.
yeah,
Oof, that green one. Yo.
you love the grain. You love the grain.
You see them daily in Miami.
You don't have
Yeah.
roads.
Oh my. You know, you guys, the US developed countries, what you guys have is what other upcoming developing guys are aspiring to have. It's about some millions, and trying to even get $100 or $500 for a month for a good job is difficult. So it's far from it. But with trading, things have changed, and that is just the beauty of most things. With trading, things have changed. Like you can literally,
Trade
if you know
will
how, if you know how to
trade
trade,
will
that's
help us. It will set our lives, to be honest. And I ever been wanted, to become an expert. I'm still learning.
Yeah, me too. I'm learning because trading changes lives. It
Thanks
gives
to
you that power.
Williams.
Oh, he's your mentor, right?
Yeah, he's a good mentor. He's excellent at what he does.
Okay. Nice meeting you guys. I'm looking at gold. It's trying to move further away. So I do not mind that's taken away. But let me see. It's aiming for that stop loss.
Yeah, I'm taking up the stop loss.
That's what he's doing. Always doing that.
I'm taking out the stop loss.
No, I think another thing we should consider on gold is sometimes if it wants to drop, it drops, and either at London Open or US session, so it responds. So most times your strategy may not work now. Doesn't mean it's not gonna work, but the timing too is important. The timing. And that's what I've come to realize. For those who trade on ICT, they tend to like target the London, the what's it called, the US Open and all that.
Don't worry. I said again, gold is going to buy. Don't worry, it's going to go up.
Yeah. I'm waiting
There's
for
what we call the time of day. Okay, ICT. That's what I trade. Kill zones. All right, we refer to it as ICT kill zone. So we have what we call the London kill zone. We have what we call the New York kill zone, London closed kill zone. We have about 4 of them. All right, so the kill zone, like you said, timing is critical. Timing is everything. All right, so there's a time of day that ICT guys usually place their trades. London timing is about 2 to 4 a.m. New York time. We also have New York kill zone. That's around 8:30 to about 10:30 a.m. New York time. Then you have London closed kill zone as well. That happens precisely around 3:5. That's about 10 a.m. till about 12 noon New York time. All right, so you must be able to master the time of day, because at every point in time during the day, there is an expectation on the currency you are trading. All right, the day usually starts with a Judas swing. You know Judas swing, Felix?
Yeah, Judas swing.
Temple, do you know Judas swing? I don't really know the whole concept about Judas swing. I only know of the divergence this guy drew now. I'm just seeing what he does, the silver and gold. But the Judas swing, I've yet to get that.
It's going to buy. Don't worry, go to buy. It has to buy. It can't.
I love when they talk like this. It's like they're telling God, come on, do it. And silver is acting up. Silver is about to shoot up too. I'm seeing
it's
it.
Just an observation. Yes, it's an observation that I've observed over the years. So it's something you must stay on the chart for 24 hours. Monitor it. You will know when there are times of the day that it must do a Judas swing. You understand? There are times in the day to do an expansion. All right. There are times of the day it does consolidate. You understand? So this time of the day is a time for the Judas swing. That's the point of time.
Correct.
The Judas swing is a manipulative swing. You have accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. Okay.
Yeah.
So the manipulation of the day is like trying to deceive traders, especially retail traders, on the direction for that day. If Mike can do you a favor, Mike, you can zoom into my Telegram DP. Let me explain 1 or 2 things for him. But because you are on a trade, you need to put your eyes on the trade. Quickly, just my DP. If you get Williams, my chat with you, you'll see my DP.
What's your name on Telegram?
At Olibaba. I'm also from Nigeria.
I know.
At OLYBABAA.
Can you just drop that in the chat box here so I can connect?
So if you check the DP of Williams, just pick my chat. Okay, let me drop it in the Telegram box. In the chat box.
Yeah.
You are wonderful.
Yeah, what's William's chat? There it is.
That's gold going now. Gold is pumping now, like I said. Congrats, Mike. You should get something.
We eating? We eating? Let's
Yeah,
go.
we should start eating. Yeah, we should start eating from it.
Eating. Let's go. Good call out, guys. Good call out. Appreciate that. We in profit.
We're in profit on gold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's gonna buy it, and I was looking at it. I laughed. I said, "These guys who trade gold, they always act as if they are US 30. It's gonna buy. It's gonna buy, and it Gabbie buys." I'm like, "You guys so confident."
It's time of day, guy. It's just the time of the day. When you know the time of the day, then you look at the market structure, what it had done during after Asian session. Just look at the opposite direction at 5 a.m. your time. Expect a kind of opposite direction move. And so I wanted you to show him my DP, actually, my display picture.
Yeah, this one?
No, my display picture, like, you know, you have your, where you have your photo. Beautiful, good, perfect. Click on the photograph. Yeah, that's what I want to explain. All right, so if you look at it, that's open, it's New York, 12 midnight. So if you are in a buy structure, like if, you know what I mean by market structure, higher high, higher low, you know, lower lows, lower highs, blah, blah, blah. So if buy day template, then we also have classic sell day template. So like New York session, gold was in a sell mode. Am I correct? Started selling all the way down. So open is 12 midnight New York, 12 midnight New York, which is our 5 a.m. in Nigeria. All right. So if it opens,
okay,
if the market opens after a sell structure, to buy a little up between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., which is for those in the US, that's between 12 midnight and 2 a.m. Are you guys with me? So if that move, assuming we are in a buy structure from New York, you understand, when it opens at 12 midnight, you would see a kind of a sell, a little sell. That's pre-London. London should start in another 1 hour, if I'm correct, or 30 minutes. So if London starts, it will trend from New York, especially when you are trading on a Thursday. Are you with me? So that's what happens. Do you get? So that move, that manipulation, open is Asia, then after Asia, which is 12 midnight New York, it drops for around about 1 hour, 2 hours before it continues what it was doing in New York. And of course, this is a buy template. So yesterday, New York, it sold. So after New York time, 12 midnight, which is our 5 a.m., I waited to see it now do the opposite move, which is the manipulative move. That's what we refer to as the Judas Swing pre-London. Then when London fully opens, the banks open in London from 7:30 German time. German banks open time. Scottish banks open around that time, around 7:30 a.m. our time, which is 2:30 a.m. your time in the US. All right, you will now experience the expansion. All right, the GBP banks, which is the British banks, open at 9 a.m. our time, which is 3 a.m. US time. All right.
Will this be New York?
Yeah, so this exactly, that's New York. Thank you, sir. So that's how it rolls, really. That's how it operates.
So this is Asia. The open will be Asia.
Yes.
So that's the consolidation. Then you got the manipulation and the distribution.
Exactly.
It seems pretty easy, but I still can't see it. But it's gonna take some time for me to see it, to actually see it in the market. But
I think
that's if the structure that was from the Wednesday New York was a buy structure. So it will continue that structure the next day. But before it continues, it will do a Judas swing. Mike, of course, you know Judas swing, which is, look at it. Look at this guy. See the way it's pumping now. Just look at it.
Let's look at it.
You understand what I'm saying? Just look at it. That structure is in what you're trading. If you go to 1 hour chart, you will see it.
Okay, let's
minutes chart.
1
Just
hour.
go to 15 minutes chart.
So this was Asia. That was Asia. I guess this was the Judas swing right there.
Exactly, the Judas swing has started. That's what's buying now.
And now,
Please.
now we're looking for the
if you
expansion.
go to somewhere around the 95 for gold, if you go to 95, then I'll drop. It's sweet when you get to understand.
Asia, right? This whole thing will be Asia, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Asia, right from here to here. This whole range.
Exactly. That whole consolidation is your accumulation. That's Asia.
Then you got the manipulation to the downside.
Yes.
Let's put that another color. I guess we could do it that color. So that's the manipulation.
I love trading gold. I love it.
So the manipulation. Boom. And now it took out those lows, right? So what you're saying, once those lows get taken out, this is considered a Judas swing.
Thank
Boom.
you.
And now we have the distribution.
Exactly.
That's what you're looking at for.
So I see it buying up to like
now.
7:30 a.m. You get in the gist. So it's beautiful. It's beauty.
Yeah.
They also call this what?
You know why I love what's playing out is because it's not like it has played out and I'm not even doing it from hindsight. We all witnessed the fall, like it was dropping. That manipulation, anyone in that trade would have closed it out of fear. Are you with me? The way you saw the way it was taking out the stops, Mike, like with pressure. Yeah. So that was a sweet manipulation. Yeah. So a rookie or someone who is not experienced would have closed the trade. You understand? In short, that was my own confirmation that it's going to buy. So when I was saying it would buy, that was what I needed to see. So you must, it takes some time to sit with it and study it. But it's beauty when you get it. We can do this tomorrow morning again. Between this time Mike does his US 30 trade, that's when I see this happen over and over again, and it amazes me. Gold never disappoints for that same time. The same way Mike has mastered US 30, that's the same way it plays out on gold.
I think they all moved in the same direction. The thing with this is that is the timing for each of them, and because each time I see Mike doing the stuff so early, I'm like, why is this so early? There must be something. It has to do with time.
His own even amazes me with 20 lots and 100 lots sometimes. Just see him drop it.
That out. I may not get everything. Bro, this guy I'm not looking at the lot size, I'm looking at how he does it. So that, like, you have explained gold to me in a better way now, and I'll be looking at it from that direction. Honestly, the Judas swings tend to make me close on gold. Yes. I rarely get on a good buy with gold. And if he wants to sell, it does the same swing again, and it takes you out and it drops. So most times I can hold the nerves, but I'm like, am I holding the right direction, or am I just, assuming it wants to buy? What do I need to see? What is that divergent I need to see? But when Mike went to draw the divergent on silver, and I saw the little, accumulation there and rejections, I knew it was going to buy, definitely. And you were like, don't worry, it's going to buy. It's going to buy. It's going to buy. I love that, man. It just made sense.
Yeah, that was very well explained.
And you can look at it with silver. Silver is pumping faster. When you see that with silver, know that you are in for a good time with gold. But the reason why we don't trade silver is because the spread is always high. You understand? The charges, the commissions on silver is way too high. So we rather trade gold, which is the alternative option. But silver is the indicator. So my eyes is on silver right now. You can see how silver is doing. Is your silver there?
Silver, yes, sir.
You can see how silver is pumping like no man's business. On 1 minute chart, see silver. Just put it on 1 minute. It will tell you what silver is doing. 1 minute silver. 1 minute silver.
So same thing here, right? The accumulation. You got the manipulation. You showed up the OG, build the OG, and now
Then
we
the
got the distribution.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. If you go to 15 minutes, please, on gold, let me show you possible take profit level.
So the Judas swing looks like pretty much like a J.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
This is good stuff, William.
You're so intelligent, Linda. You're so intelligent.
Thank you for going over this.
J down, then go up.
It's because I'm looking at the charts and they pretty much look like a J.
It's a J. That's what it is.
Okay, good to know.
That's why they call it the Judas Swing, because it's a J.
So sweet. Look at it.
Look at it.
I wish I caught it from down there.
Where is the J? Let me see. Where is the J?
Just look at your chart, your 1 minute chart.
Yo, this thing is flying. Okay, so let me see. What does a J look like first of all?
Look at that. That
J.
looks like a
From the top of the accumulation area down to the manipulation bottom, then pushes.
Okay, so I see the J. I see the J. So a J is like boom. Okay, I see the J, guys. So this is the J.
Yeah, that's why I keep asking, what is a Judas swing till I saw the J.
Okay, wow. You guys are good. I had never seen the J before.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm not an expert. I just noticed it.
Yo, I'm telling you, everybody sees something different. Everybody's brain is different. I couldn't see the J until you acknowledged it for me. I'm like, okay, I see the J. Boom. Cool stuff. That's good stuff, guys.
A lot of stuff to learn, to be honest.
You are already learning it, to be honest, as well. Just keep showing up on the call, keep putting work, keep doing it every day.
I'm
keep
still
showing
taking
up
my
in the
notes.
chat, keep taking notes, keep back testing, keep having conversations, keep building your network, have a great association of traders that you relate with on a daily basis. Keep asking questions when you are in doubt, keep researching, keep listening to videos, keep sitting on one day, somehow, somewhere, it will all come together. It will click. Mike understands what I'm saying. We've been on this call since January. We've been showing up almost every day, having conversations on trading, bringing in guest traders, those who are already established, people like Johnny coming on this call once in a while, speaks to us, motivates us. And to be honest, when we came into July, we knew something has clicked. There's a point you will get to on your trading journey that you would know you yourself have broken even as a trader. The same way you break even on a trade, that's the same way you break even in your learning process. There's a point you get to. It's like, sorry to use it as a reference. To be honest, the only thing coming to my mind is when you have an orgasm. Sorry, but that's the way I can explain it. There's a point you get to in your learning process, in your trading journey, you know that, yes, I can handle it now. I can do this myself. You know, it's a process of time, but you will get to that point. You will know, yes, this is it. This is it.
It's like
You would
me,
tell
when
yourself.
I started in 2018, I started what I am, but I never like put my focus in like this. It was mainly like to get people in the whole time. And so this year I was like, no, this has to be my year to learn how to trade, how to be a trader.
That's the key.
And to be honest with you, 1 year of profitability will make up for 5 years of losses, 5 years of struggle, 5 years of pain. Just 1 year of profitability, 1 year of consistency, 1 year of profitability is what I'll still call it. 1 year of breakthrough in trading will make up for 10 years of losses. One good account that you manage properly, consistently for 1 year will make up for all the losses, all the losses. Johnny is a reference point. Am I correct, Mike? Mike, maybe you should tell us the story of Johnny, how he lost a lot, how he struggled a lot.
So Johnny, he tells me a story all the time, like how, like the first of all, Johnny's 23 years old, and the guy's already a millionaire, right? He bought his mom a house. He bought his mom a car. Like he took care of business first, like he took care of his family first. That's what I love about him, right? But before he had like major success, he actually was homeless for a while, right? He was like sleeping in couches. And but one thing he tells me is that he just started going to church. He started going to church, and he started praying a lot, praying a lot, praying a lot. And one day when he was at church, he tells me when he was at church, that was when he had his breakthrough at church. Like he tells me he did a gold trade, and the gold trade went for like $400, right? And that was his first major breakthrough, and it happened at church, which is odd, right? Like it's incredible the power of having belief and
God,
faith. It all
that's God.
it all comes down to that. It comes down to that. Like your amount of belief that you have for God, because once you believe in God, like one thing I've been learning lately is
Yes,
that like if you believe in God and you leave everything in His hands, you shouldn't have
yes.
no fear. There's no fear no more. There's no fear. There's no worries. Everything's good because you gotta understand that whatever you're going through right now, it was part of the plan that He had intended for you already, right? So all you have to learn is to look at the treasure, look for the treasure in the chaos. Look for the lesson, because there's gonna be some chaotic weeks, right? We're gonna blow accounts. We're gonna like do bad trades. So you just gotta find the lesson. Find the lesson that God is trying to teach you. Once you figure that out, I think that's when you're gonna start having major breakthroughs. And stop depending on people. Like do everything yourself. I like that what you guys said earlier. Like just take control of your own life, take control of your own destiny, and like that's what's gonna give you the results. Like one thing about Johnny, he always says, like focus on the skill set. Focus on the skill set, the money will come. Like everybody's too worried about making money now, and they want to become